Hi friends, and welcome to this video. Today we're doing a studio tour. I feel like this is something that I should just do once a year because the studio is changing constantly. There's constantly things that I'm moving around or buying and putting up, so maybe once a year, every January or February or whenever this goes up, I will try to do a new one. Some years not much happens, but I feel like quite a bit has happened in this one simply because I moved into the studio last year? A year before? It's been a little over a year, so changes have definitely been made since the last video. I am also using a new camera, so hopefully the audio is okay and the video is okay. I have some backlighting right now, so it's probably not the best, but we're gonna work with what we have. So over here we have bookshelves. This has a lot of my art stuff on it. There's a little corner. It was a reading corner, but the cats mostly sit there, and I film a lot of my sit-down videos there. This just lots and lots of books. I have a little painting corner, and then I have my desk where I do filming and all my art and stuff. And I have this little storage area with my Cricut. We will not be looking in my closet today because it's a mess. And then we have this little area that has my plant stuff and a sad plant that I'm trying to bring back to life. Okay, so let's start on this part of the room. Hopefully you can see everything. This is mostly just books. These are books that I have already read. I have pop figures here. You can't really see them too well, and I have pop figures all along the top of my bookshelves. These are my books that I have not yet read. This is my TBR. And then I have a bunch of old sketchbooks that I've finished, some coloring books, and just like binders that I keep track of my business taxes and that kind of stuff up here. I have my Cricut like vinyls and stuff here. This bin has a bunch of stuff in it. There are pens, markers, things like that. I also have my Kindle up here. This one always gets stuck. My Copic markers are all here. This has colored pencils in it. And then down here we just have yarn and a scanner and where I keep all of my prints. This area, I feel like I don't really need to explain. This is just all of my books. There is some organization, but for the most part, they're kind of just on here. So I have all of my graphic novels and comics, and then I kind of organize some of them by aesthetic, or if they're historical fiction, or if they were old textbooks. I have all of my Tolkien and C.S. Lewis and stuff together, so there is some organization. Like I said, this is kind of a reading area. There's a lot of books on this table here, because I will be filming my January reading wrap-up in a week or two. I don't even know what day it is anymore. So I'll be filming that soon, and these are books that I've bought and or read this month. I decorated this over here with just art from different artists and myself and random things that I thought were cute. This is my painting area. As you can see, I have a huge painting that I'm working on right here, and then to the left of me, I have this like nook area that's really awkward. So I threw a thing in there and I use it for storage, and then I have all my paints and paintbrushes and stuff up here. So you can see I always keep paper towels up there. I have my paints that have holes, I have them hanging up, and I have gouache, watercolors, acrylics, all my paintbrushes. One of my cats likes to steal paintbrushes, so I put them where he can't get them. And then I have some jars that I use to hold paint water and palettes and some more paint. And here we have more paint palettes and then some just like random things, highlighters. I have inks in here and honestly just random things that don't really belong in a category. This is one of my favorite spaces. It has my keyboard, a mouse. It also has a drink warmer, but I use it also to heat candles. This one I can't light with my hand anymore because I don't have any of the long lighters. I only have the normal ones, and my hand doesn't fit in that. I also got this chair for Christmas. I love it because it matches my aesthetic. The keyboard was also for Christmas, as was this Cricut. And underneath here I have charcoal pens or pencils, graphite pencils, sticky notes, erasers, washi tape, all that sort of thing. Down here I have some extra sketchbooks as well as some stuff that I'm using to learn Thai. Sketchbooks that I'm working on, some random papers. This is like stickers and notepads and things like that. And down here again is just kind of a miscellaneous mishmash of things. I have a heat gun, some painter's tape, some random cords and things like that. In this area, as I said, is my planting stuff. I have this plant that died. I repotted it and we're gonna see if it'll sprout. And then I have some chamomile that I got from growing this summer and some sage and stuff that I've taken off of my plant. Forgot to show I have these plants up here. This one is sage and this one is lavender. I also have a monstera up here and a pothos plant there. This is where I keep all of my stuff from my Etsy shop, all my stickers, business cards, ornaments, things to package orders with, my totes, things for craft fairs. A lot of the craft fair stuff is in the closet though. All my cameras and random cords and things go there. And this is my button press and some extra ornaments and things. I forgot to mention, and it does look weird that this pipe thing, that is actually for filming. I can connect a camera to it and do a top-down view, and then I have my ring light. The reason I have my ring light facing like this is because the light bounces off of the ceiling and then onto my desk, so I get a soft glow instead of a really harsh light. And most of the time when there is a door open or a way to get into this studio, there is a cat or two. But today it's this one. He has never seen this camera before. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I know it's pretty short. I feel like there wasn't a ton to film, but if you have any questions, let me know. I can answer them. If you have any questions about how I organize things or how things are set up, or if you want to see something in deeper, you want to, I don't know, more explanation, you want photos of things or explanations, let me know. Comment. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, etc. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!